right, who can tell me the parts of speech that we've already learned? All right, Validia, which one? Nouns and pronouns. That could be the subject of our sentence. All right. What else? Violet, what have we studied? Verbs. Good. Verb or verb phrases. Okay, so every sentence has to have a subject and a predicate. Predicate is another word for verb, right? Okay. Dev. So we have nouns and pronouns. We have verbs or verb phrases. What have we talked about that describes nouns or pronouns? Adjectives, right? So the next part that we're on right now, Brock, is what? Adverbs. Adverbs describe verb or verb phrases, adjectives, or other adverbs, okay? They're a little tricky, and they can be little boogers, but we're gonna try to just keep going on and going on, okay? So, some little pointers is an adverb could end in ly. Most of the times it does. If it's in between the verb phrase, it's all likelihood an adverb, right? We know that the adverbs, if you can answer the questions that you see on your front page, how something was done, when something was done, or where it was done. Okay? All right. So we ended, I think, Thursday of last week. We completed page 186, adverbs describe verbs, and we had to do the sentences. Think B wanted you to underline the adverb and write the verb in which the adverb is describing. So I'm going to put this on Facebook, but I want you to double check your work and make changes to it. So if you get it wrong, I want you to erase it and I want you to write the correct answer. So let's go over this really quick. So I am on page 186. I think if I do it like that, I'm on page 186, and think B, number 1. Robert Bruce bravely defended Scotland. Okay, Robert Bruce is my subject. Defended is my verb. How did he defend? He did it bravely. So bravely, ly, that's your adverb. You've underlined that. And the verb it's describing is defended. Okay? Number 2, he and his men courageously fought the English. Who or what fought the English? Men, he and men. What did they do? They fought. How did they fight? Courageously. So courageously is underlined. It fought is in the blank because it's the verb that the adverb is describing. Number 3, he was constantly beaten by them. Who or what was constantly beaten? He. Oh. What did he do? Was beaten is my verb. So here we see that the adverb comes in between our verb phrase. So how was he beaten? Constantly. Okay? Or when? Constantly? Well, how, when? It's one of those. Anyway. Underline the word constantly. Your verb phrase is was beaten. Again, if you get these wrong, I want you to erase them and get them correct. Write the correct answers in. All right, let's see if I can move up here a little bit. We are on number 4. You can see number 4. Number 4 says, on one occasion, Robert casually noticed a spider. Who or what noticed a spider? Robert. What did Robert do? He noticed. When did he notice? Or how did he notice? Casually. So casually is our adverb, and the verb that it's describing is noticed. Number 5. It worked persistently on its web. Who or what worked persistently on the web? It. It's referring to spider, right? It. What did it do? Worked. How did it work? Persistently. So persistently is your adverb, and it's describing the verb worked. All right, so now, number 6. On the 7th try, it finally succeeded. All right, who or what finally succeeded? It, again referring to the spider. What did it do? Succeeded, okay? So it is your subject, succeeded is your verb, and when? Finally, all right? So finally is your adverb, succeeded is the verb it describes. Number 7, can you see number 7? Yep, number 7. Robert was inwardly strengthened by this lesson. Who or what was inwardly strengthened by the lesson? Robert. Okay. Robert is my subject. What did Robert do? Was strengthened. So see number 7? My verb phrase is was strengthened. So that's the verb phrase you're putting in the blank. But how was he strengthened? Inwardly. It comes right in between our verb phrase. Inwardly is underlined, and it describes the verb phrase was strengthened. Number 8, Robert and his men successfully won the next battle. Okay. Who or what successfully won the next battle? Robert, men, that's my subject. What did they do? They won. Okay. How did they win? Successfully. So won is my verb, and successfully is my adverb describing the verb won. Number 9, can you see number 9? There we go. Number 9, at a later time, he completely defeated the British. Who or what completely defeated the British? He. So he's my subject. What did he do? Defeated. Defeated is my verb. So how did he defeat it? Completely. Completely is my adverb, and it is describing defeated. Number 10, like a spider, we should work diligently. Okay, who or what should work diligently? We. We is our subject. How or what is we? What did they do? Should work. Right here. This is my verb phrase. Should work. How should we work? Diligently. So diligently is my adverb. Should work is my verb phrase. Like I said, I'll put that on the Facebook picture underneath this. But hopefully you got those right. It was very specific that it told you that it was going to describe only the verb and verb phrases. So turn to page 187. It says change these adjectives to adverbs by adding the ly. If an adjective ends with le, we're going to drop that e and just add the y. So what I need you to do, spell it correctly. Zane. Okay. Dev, I got to be able to read your writing, buddy. All right, let's see what's happening here. No fat letters, all right? So here we go. I'm on page 187. Let's do a couple of them together. So number 1, they give us the adjective quiet, and they want us to change it to where we could use it as an adverb. Quiet to quietly. Okay, that's not hard. I'm adding an ly. Yep, well, let's look at number 2. Number 2, able. Here, I'm going to drop the e and add ly. Ably. Let's jump all the way down to number 9. Number 9 says regrettable. R-E-G-R-E-T. There's 2 T's. A-B-L-E. Regrettable. Okay, now we're going to make it regrettably. R-E-G-R-E-T-T-A-B-L-Y. Make sure you spell them correctly. If you're unsure, dictionary.com, look it up. It'll show you the spelling, the correct spelling if you put it in there, okay? Now, think D. So you're gonna finish think C, 1 through 12, no biggie. Print, or if you're cursive, it better be very nice. John Mark, I better be able to read it, buddy, or you'll redo it. Don't roll your eyes at me. Okay, think D. Underline each adverb, and in the blank, write the verb or the verb phrase that this adverb describes. Now, guys, I want to take a grade on think D. So we just went over and I gave you the answers for the previous think B. It's the same exact thing on think D, okay? So think D, let's look at number 1. The worship service proceeded solemnly. Okay, I want us to think about it. Who or what proceeded solemnly? Solemnly. Service. So service is my subject. What did the service do? It proceeded, which is my verb. And how did it proceed? Proceed solemnly. So it wants you to underline, in my case, I'm going to circle it. I can't stand when they change things around. But I'm going to circle the word solemnly. And I'm going to draw an arrow because it's pointed to the word proceeded. Proceeded is my verb. So I know that my adverb is solemnly, and I've marked it. And then in the blank, it says to write the verb or verb phrase. I'm going to write the word proceeded. Okay, are you with me? I can see that puzzled deer in the headlight look. You talking to me? Lily, cut it out. Take your hood off your head. All right, here we go. Let's see what I can do here. So let's say this is your paper, and the problem is my little thing is so small, I can't write it in one line, the sentence. But I'm going to look at it like this. So this is think D number 1. We said the worship service proceeded solemnly. Okay, what proceeded solemnly? Service, so service is my subject. What did service do? It proceeded, that is my verb. How did it proceed? Yours is neater than that, but that's what we're looking for. If I can find the subject and the verb, then I can find all the other pieces to our puzzle. So if this is my adverb, solemnly, then I'm going to write in the blank the verb or verb phrase that it's describing. All right, so you're going to do 1 through 15 on page 187. You're going to take a picture of it, and Mom's going to email it to me. Good job. One more subject left. That's it. And then we're done for the day.